Hey guys, thanks for watching. This video is what is in my hospital bag for labor and delivery. Hopefully it's not too far away, but I wanted you guys to like see what I'm going through kind of as I'm doing it. I'm sure this angle is so not cute, but whatever. I'm 35 weeks pregnant when you guys watch this. I'm filming this one day ahead, so I'm 34.6 today, but 35 when you watch this, with a little boy if you're new here. And I'm going to run through everything that's in here. I've had a list in my phone for like months of what to pack in my hospital bag, and we had our last appointment a few days ago and I had to have everything like set up and packed. I didn't have these in the car or anything, I left them at home, but I like had to have our bags packed. I don't know why. So I know at this point like things can happen really fast and I want to be prepared and ready and all of that. So I hope you guys find this video helpful. If you are a mom and you have any recommendations or anything that you think I should bring, or just whatever you want to tell me, please put it in the comments. I would really appreciate it. I love that so many of you guys are moms already, because I feel like all of you are like experts in what I'm about to do, so I find it really helpful. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. Please subscribe if you're new. I will link a bunch of things down below too that I think I'll get questions on. I always try and do that. I know how annoying it is if somebody talks about something and there's no link, so I try and do that. But yeah, thanks for watching and let's get started. So the bag that I'm using is a carry-on suitcase, which you guys have seen in tons of videos, Instagram, like all over the place. I use this thing for everything, and I'm using a carry-on suitcase instead of a duffel because it's so easy to wheel this thing around. It has 4 wheels, so it can roll flat. I put a tote bag on top of it, and it's just so much easier than carrying everything. Plus, honestly, I know this is going to make me sound like such a wuss, but when it is time to go, I don't want Chad to have to drop me off and then park the car. I want him like staying with me because I know I'm going to be really freaked out. Hospitals freak me out in the first place. So yeah, I just feel like he can roll this and he can hold his stuff and I can hold things that aren't that heavy instead of having like several heavy things without any wheels, you know? So that's like one of the many reasons that I really like this. And I do get a lot of questions asking for links for this carry-on suitcase. Hopefully it's in stock. I haven't checked. If it is, I will link it for you guys below. So it has like the standard separate size, and there's a zipper for one side, there's like a smaller pocket here, and then a pocket over here. So I'm just going to start actually let's start with what I'm bringing for the clothing. So on top of that, over here, I don't know how much you guys can see, but the first thing on top of all of the clothing are these headbands. So it's like the pearly ones with the velvet, and it's like a really wide headband, so it hides a lot of your hair in the front. I'm only bringing these in case my hair is like really dirty and really greasy. I'm bringing shampoo and conditioner, but honestly I really hope I don't have to wash my hair at the hospital because it takes me forever. It's exhausting. I'd rather have a shower. I will shower there, but I would rather like at least wash my hair at home afterwards, and hopefully I will have fresh hair when we go to the hospital. So these are only if my hair is like real gross and I need them. And then for the rest of the clothing, I have a Henley, and I shared this in my Walmart video. It's just a button down Henley, and this is a large so that it fits over the bump, and this was like $7 or $9, something like that. Very affordable from Walmart. The next is a cardigan, and this was a Nordstrom find when they had their sale. So it's like super loose and comfortable. The sleeves roll, there's really big pockets, and it's almost like wearing a blanket. I know I obviously have to wear a hospital gown until the baby's born. Like from what I understand, I've never stayed in a hospital. I've only really been in a hospital like once. So I don't really know exactly what to expect for how things work, but from what I understand, like you wear a hospital gown until you give birth, and then if you want to change you can. So that's why I have several different things, because of course like I don't know how long I'm going to be there. Some people are there for a day, some people are there for a week, like you really don't know. So rather have a lot of extra stuff. The next thing are a jogger from ASOS. These are a maternity jogger, so that is what they look like. Very roomy and comfy. I might wear these home. And then I have this outfit also from Walmart. It's a set and it's so cute. It's like a black leopard set. The pants are cotton, and then they have a velvet, I don't know what you call that, but like the actual print is in a velvet. in the sweatshirt top. I might wear this home as well. It's so roomy and comfortable. There is a zipper on the side right here. And then for actual like hospital, I feel like the first thing I'm going to wear as soon as I get out of a hospital gown is this. It's black in case there's any spillage or a leakage or whatever things come out of you that I have to worry about. It's black, so it won't be like extremely obvious if I'm walking around. I don't know what I'll be doing, but whatever. I'm trying to like think about things like that. And it's a medium. I think this stuff runs a little bit big, but it has an opening right here. I don't know what to expect, but I sort of know what to expect, so I feel like something like this for at least the first outfit is a good idea because it won't be extremely obvious if things are happening. And then I also am bringing a nursing, it's like a nightgown essentially, so it opens again right here. I think this from like the side it opens over there. So yeah, I don't know if I will want to wear this first or if I will want to wear the set, but I have those two options. And these are a maternity legging from Target. They do have like a belly band on them. I really don't think I'm going to want to wear something tight, but it seems like almost every video I've watched people pack at least one pair of black leggings, so I might want something fitted afterwards, who knows. And then everybody says you need a bath towel because the towels at the hospital are apparently like horrible and small, and everyone says that they're like freezing, so I have a big huge bath towel. I feel like all of our towels are huge. And then in this flap pocket, I have a bunch of suckers. A lot of people say for being in labor when you can't have any food, suckers are something that you can bring with you, and they will let you have that. 3 pairs of socks with the grips on the bottom of them. And I thought about like a pair of slippers, but I can't imagine wearing slippers in a hospital and then bringing them home and wearing them around the house. Of course I can wash them, but slippers are one of those things, like they're never the same after you wash them. So I didn't want to bring slippers, and I know like some people, I feel like we all have our own preferences. So like some people really want a pillow from home. I cannot imagine bringing a pillow from my house into a hospital and then having it at home. Like that freaks me out. I'm sure there's things that I do that people think are weird, so we all have things that we are into and not into. I'm gonna put these right here, actually, yeah. And then I have a necklace, and I bought this on Etsy. It has all 3 of our names on it. We haven't announced his name, so I haven't shared this yet, but I want to put this on in the hospital as soon as he's born or right before he's born, I don't know. And it has, like I said this already, I don't know why I feel like I need to say it again, but it has all 3 of our names on it. So I cannot wait to wear this, you guys. I've been waiting for such a long time. And then I have a ring that has his name on it, and I will link the Etsy shop I got those from. I also am wearing a necklace that says Mama on it in like rhinestones. It's a custom one from Etsy. I will link that too. I think I wore that or showed that on Instagram the other day. And over here is all the recovery stuff. I know that hospitals provide almost everything for you. Some hospitals are stingy, some hospitals are not. I said that in the what I packed for my baby's hospital bag. I filmed that video already. I'm going to put that one up in like a few weeks. So yeah, that's coming. But yeah, hospitals, like some are great, some are stingy, some are not. Some will have you take tons of stuff home, some won't have you take anything home. And again, I've never stayed in a hospital, I've never had a baby, so I just don't know what to expect. I'd rather pack things and not have to use them than not pack things and wish I did. So I have 4 of these like really thick pads, and then I have some adult diapers. First time buying those. I have 4 of those. Some people say they love the hospital, like the mesh shorts that they give you, and some people say they hate them. I don't know what I will think of them, so I have 4 adult diapers in case I don't like those and I need a lot. 3 pairs of regular underwear. I thought I bought a large, and I got home, I washed them, and I realized that I bought a medium. So I want a large so that way they are really roomy, and if I have a C-section, it won't be like hurting my incision, or if I don't and I need a lot of room for like those thick pads. I don't know, I just feel like I should have like extremely roomy underwear, so those are the ones that I bought for now, but I will throw in some larges after I go shopping for those and wash them and put them in here. And then I have some of these nipple pads, and these are the Lancino brand. It's the disposable kind. I I think like 3 or 4 sets of those, and then I also have a few of the washable kind. Since I've never used a nipple pad, obviously, I don't know if I'm going to like the reusable or if I'm going to prefer the disposable, so I wanted a little bit of each of those. And then I have these nursing bras that I bought on Amazon. They are a little bit big on me, but I know that that is probably a good thing because I'm sure things will be expanding literally everywhere, or at least that's what I hear. So I have 2 that I'm packing in this bag. There are 2 nursing tanks in here, so they're both from Target. This one's a medium. It's just like a cami style, and yeah, it opens in the front obviously, and then it has like a thin regular style bra in there. And then this one is a little more fitted. This one's a small and it's a little longer, and it has like the pads in it, so I like that it has the pads for coverage as opposed to the other one that's just regular and simple, and it's a little bit fitted. And then the other one, it's not like super fitted, so I have some options. The last thing in here is a robe, and this was a Marshall's find. I went there first because I knew it was going to be so much less money than anywhere else, and it's a size large. I want it really, really roomy. It does have pockets. Obviously, it has a belt that goes around you. It is a little bit thicker, but it isn't super thick. I have a white robe I wore in like a recent video that is so thick and so hot, and then I have a robe that is almost paper thin, so I was like, okay, I need something in the middle. And I wanted this for the hospital for like some coverage if I'm only wearing a hospital gown and I don't have anything underneath and people are walking in and out. Like, I might feel like I want something on top of that, or if I'm really cold, I have this. So that is everything that is in here right now. I do have these smaller bags. So this one is kind of like a toiletry bag, and in here, this is what it looks like. It is super convenient. It has like a hook on the top, a bunch of pockets in it. I will run through real quick what is in here. I also have some things in Chad's bag. I'll show that to you guys like super fast because who cares? It's not that interesting, but some things we're sharing, so that's why I want to show you that. I have a deodorant, I have a face scrub, a face lotion, a toothpaste, a mouthwash. There's also a face wash down here. I didn't realize I had face wash already. I'll probably leave that. A makeup remover. It is a micellar water that helps me get off all my makeup. These Pond's wipes, again for taking off my makeup. A dry shampoo. A toothbrush for me and also for Chad. And then a hairbrush. Okay, I've been talking so long I stopped recording, but basically everything in this bag is what I want at an arm's reach. A lot of people say there's like a tray table that's right next to you, so that's where I'm going to have this bag. And I do have a list. It's all the things I want to grab, like as soon as we're on our way out the house, when it's time to leave, things that we use every day right now. So I wrote all that stuff down on here, and I'm going to like put this up on the wall and tape it up. I don't want to lose this, so as soon as I'm done filming, that's going on the wall in the hallway. But everything in here so far. Okay, so I have a hand lotion. People say hospitals are like extremely dry, and so have that. I have the After Ease for pregnancy. I feel like everyone says you need this. It's basically something, it's like a liquid and you put it in your water, and it's supposed to help with the afterbirth contractions. A lot of people swear by this. It has like thousands of reviews on Amazon. So if they like it and it works for them, hopefully it works for me. I'm a wuss when it comes to pain, so anything that people say is going to help me with that, I'm going to use. And then I have a lavender spray. It's an essential oil blend. Of course, like, I'm gonna be freaked out, you guys, I know it. And so if something's going to help me to feel a little more relaxed and calm, I'm all about it. I might spray this on the hospital bed. I might spray it on my wrists. I don't know where I'll spray it. I might spray it into the air, but it is super relaxing, calming. It smells really good. Obviously, it's lavender, so I like that to sort of help me like relax and calm down a little bit. I have Listerine strips in here. I also have some gum in here. I have 2 packs, and I'm the kind of person that like has to brush my teeth. So if I can't get out of bed or something and I can't, I don't know, I just like feel like things like that are helpful, and I won't feel like so disgusting if I'm sitting in a hospital bed for a really long time and I can't get out of it. And then I have a chapstick. A lot of people say you really need a chapstick. And I have a nipple cream, which I wasn't going to pack this because, again, I'm sure it's provided, but it seems like almost everyone says to bring your own, so I have my own just in case. And I'm bringing a blanket. I don't know if I will use this. If I don't use it, then it's for Chad, because people say that he won't get a whole lot of things. Obviously, it's not about him. But I guess the hospitals, like, they have somewhere for him to sleep, a small couch or a chair or something, and that's pretty much it. So in case he's really cold, I want to bring this, or in case I'm really cold, we will have it. And then I packed a bag for him, and there isn't a ton of stuff in here. I packed him like several pairs of underwear. I packed these hats. I showed these to you guys in a video or on Instagram, I can't remember. And the pink one says mom, the blue one says dad, so we can have like a little family photo. I packed him some shirts, just like regular shirts, and then I packed a really soft sweater thing. It is a zip up. He got this from Target last fall or winter, and he's obsessed with this. I washed this in the baby laundry detergent. I packed him a sweatshirt, sweatpants, and so he has like staple things. And then I put down here in this thing is shampoo and conditioner and a body wash, so I can share the shampoo and the conditioner and the body wash if I need those with him. I'm sure I will absolutely need the body wash. The shampoo and conditioner I don't know about. And then I have a toothpaste and a mouthwash in here for him. And he can use the face lotion that I have packed, and I have a toothbrush for him in my bag. So a few things in there that I didn't want to put in my bag, so I have a little extra room. And he might want to throw things in here at the last minute, but if for any reason he doesn't have time, I at least have that packed for him. And on this list, which I'm going to throw all this stuff, I'm probably going to throw all this stuff in this bag. It's like a tote bag, and it has a chain strap on either side. I will link to this. It's a monogram bag. It's so cute. So yeah, if there's anything I need at the last minute, can we put that there? Actually, I need to pack all this up after this, but the last thing is this list. So I have phone chargers, the chargers for our Apple Watches, I need my laptop, the charger for my laptop, his tablet. He has like an Amazon, I think it's called a Fire tablet, and the charger for that in case he wants to watch a movie. Who knows how long things are going to take. I know a lot of people say that like they bring a laptop or something to watch a movie on. My camera, extra batteries for the camera, the wall charger to charge the batteries, selfie stick, it's like the stick I use for holding the camera, my makeup bag, which yes, I'm totally that kind of person. I'll absolutely want to have some makeup with me, the breastfeeding pillow. I have a My Breast Friend pillow. I really didn't want to bring that for the hospital, like the same reason I don't want to bring a regular pillow. However, it seems like everyone says you really should, so you can learn on it. An extension cord I have on here. I'm using it for the light right now. I also want to bring my breast pump because there's going to be a lactation consultant, so she can answer questions or show me how to use it and like share tips and advice. So I think that will be really helpful to at least bring. I also want to bring my prenatal vitamins, a hair wand, like a hair styler, and lastly is just the bag that Chad has all of his toiletries in. Of course I have some for him, but I guess hair stuff he might want, so I will throw that in his bag last minute. And basically all of this stuff, like I said, are things we use every day, so I don't want to pack these right now. But I'm sure this video is so long, so if you are still watching, thank you so much for spending the time with me. If there's anything that you think I need, please let me know. I feel like this is a lot of stuff, but at the same time, like, I feel like I need all of this stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching. Any tips you want to share down below in the comments, I really appreciate it. Please like, please subscribe. I have so many links below for stuff, for recent videos, for the pregnancy playlist. I don't even think I mentioned that, but I have a pregnancy playlist of like tons of videos preparing for our baby. So yeah, I will see you guys right here in a few days in a brand new video. Bye!